Welcome on in to the Purple Penguin Craft Room. I'm Vicky. Today's craft is going to be some Patriotic star table setting. So stay tuned. I'll show you how I put mine together. Starting with these stars. These are pretty big stars. This is going to be a table kind of decoration. And so I wanted to use these stars. They stand roughly about 8 inches tall. From this point to here, about 8 inches. I got these at Hobby Lobby in the woodpile section. I believe there was six of them or so. I went ahead and got these. If you can't find these or they're not available, there is a star pack in my online shop that you can go ahead, and they're very, very similar. They're going to be a little bit thicker on my shop than these. But we're going to go ahead and paint one side blue and the other one is going to be red. We're going to go ahead and start with cobalt blue. It's kind of a bright blue, but not too bright. It does have a matte finish, which I like. Got our blue done. Now we're going to do our red side. We're going to use, I've got engine red, which is really nice, pretty red. Okay, stars all done. So we've got a red side and a blue side. Now we're going to go ahead, and I've also got these little stars. These were from the woodpile again, I believe at Hobby Lobby, and they fit perfectly right here. I'm going to do this one's going to be blue, and then we're going to do a second one, and this one will be red, just so they'll vice versa. Now I went ahead and I painted the stars and I put them on. And then I went ahead and I just did a dashed white line, just to kind of, you're just running just a dash. Take a small white paintbrush or paint pen and just do a dashed line. Now at this point, I really like these. I've got these at, I believe I got them at Hobby Lobby. But I absolutely love these, and I was thinking about putting these in here. I'm going to take my cutters here. We're going to cut those off. There is no really an easy way of getting to those. We're just going to use some of our tacky glue. Again, this project, I probably wouldn't have put these smaller ones on if I remembered I had these that I wanted to put on. Now while I've got this here, we're going to go ahead, we're going to flip it over, because I already did this side as well. Now I have this piece of wood. This is something I just cut. I had some scrap wood. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to stick it right here in the middle of our star. And what we're going to do is put our other star on top of that. And that way we're going to have this little space. Actually, I think we're going to do a little bit smaller than that. So we're going to go like so. And then we're going to have this little gap. And we're going to put some foam in this gap. Got this part glued on. We've got some foam glued on above it. That's just so that we can poke in our little fancy decor here. And so now we want them to stand. So I want to go ahead and put them together like so and make sure they stand. So what we're just going to go ahead and again take our tacky glue, and we're just going to go ahead probably use wood glue on this too if you wanted to do that instead. Make sure everybody's going the right direction. I like to do this while it's standing up so that you know that it will stand up in place and it's not uneven. Okay, so after this is glued together like a little sandwich, you want to go ahead and we're going to decorate the outside and kind of make it pop a little bit. I'm just going to go ahead, we're going to take some Spanish moss first because you kind of want to cover up that foam a little bit because I think you might be able to see it. Here we go. So now you can't see the foam as much anymore. That looks much better. Now we're going to take, this is, I believe it's called tinsel garland or wire garland, I believe is what this is called. I believe I got this at Dollar Tree. They might also have it at Michael's and Hobby Lobby and all the places. I'm pretty sure you can pretty much get this anywhere. It's just a wire and it's got the decorative things on it. No big deal. But we're going to just take these and we want to poke it in and just use it for decoration. We're just going to take our wire cutters, just cut off a bunch. This is pretty stiff wire for the most part, which is pretty good. And then we're just going to stick it into our foam so that it sticks out. And I cut a whole bunch of them. And you could also do this with floral, like flowers or things too. Now on this, you can go ahead and you can fill in as much or as little as you'd like. I kind of like filling it in just a little bit more than average, but you know, on some of these they're a little bit longer than others, and so I'm just kind of coil them up and make them look like kind of little spirals. So that's kind of fun too. And I did the spirals here and here. But this is a perfect two-sided project. It sits really nicely. You can definitely, if you can't find these 8-inch stars, you can go to my website and I will have those available in the description as well. And this project also might be available on my website. So go ahead and keep checking it out. Keep coming back for more crafts at the Purple Penguin Craft Room, and happy crafting.